Hello, I decided to do my task on Screencastify using Screencastify. I think it's a great way to let students really voice their opinions or have a greater voice in the classroom. So let's see what we have here. The tools I want to talk about today are Screencastify, but of course as well Windows Video Editor to modify or edit the video made by students afterwards. So this is going to be kind of like a guide for teachers how to implement Screencastify to be used by the students for a project. And I have some examples here. In English class, for example, book report, movie report, something like that. And we have as well in science class, if there's a laboratory, a simulation to do online. Anything that can be, you can bring something along with you, like a lab on osmosis for potatoes. You can actually show the potato on screen, in your hands on video, and on the screen in the background, you can actually have some information where you present what is osmosis and how do you know osmosis is happening in your potato. You can have it for math class as well. For like a poll that's done through the class. It could be cooperative with many people that are on the video talking about their experience for a poll that they've done together. So it facilitates greater student voice because I think it lets students kind of go at their own pace. You know, they can pause, they can continue later on. They can go slowly or as quickly as they want because with the editing, you can put everything together nicely at the end anyways. It's very motivating for students. I think it's like pretty cool, right? They watch YouTube all the time. Well, now you get the chance to make your own YouTube. So, and it's more flexible as well. The format that you prefer using more the visual part where you're talking and you're showing, or the part where you're presenting things in the background. So like in the, on the screen itself. And it can allow better access for students that have some disabilities or difficulties. So another plus there. So basically here's how I recommend going about if you want to do a project and you want to present it to the class. I would start by showing what is Screencast to the class. So I would actually go on screencast.com. Let me see if I can find this. Screencastify.com. I would pretend download it with them, and then I would show that you can actually pin this to the taskbar here in Chrome. Very useful, so it's easily accessible. I would go on the website as well in order to really get the first steps in with the students so they get comfortable that it's doable, that their teacher can do it and they can too. I would show then as an example from a student from a previous year. I think that would be important so that they have an idea what the project should look like in the end. So I give some more ideas how to implement this, and of course links, resources for students to follow. So in case they need information to be repeated, they can just go follow this. Some ideas for cross-curricular activities. You can click the link here to find out what you can do. Lots of good stuff. And of course, we can support the needs of all students through these methods here. I'll let you pause the video, and that's the beauty of Screencastify is you can pause the video if you need to read anything that's on screen. And actually, that's one of the tips they give you is when you make a video, go as fast as you want because the viewers can pause anytime they want. So please do that if you need. And here are some teacher resources you can use prior to doing Screencastify or showing these kind of projects to your students. I recommend doing a quick read up on some of these if you don't know what Screencastify is or screencasting is in general.